Hey guys, it's Susie. I am here with a full-on tutorial. It's a talk through. I wear eyeshadow, I use lashes, I wear lip liner, just basically things that I don't really get to do on a day-to-day basis, and it's about damn time for you and me both. But I thought I would just do a regular tutorial, and basically I wanted to do something that matches my headband, to be honest. I've been on a headband kick ever since I cut my hair really short, and I can't stop. If you want to see how I do this, it's a great holiday look, or if you're just interested in like a full glam, then keep watching and I'll show you how to do it. Okay, I'm gonna start with my eyes, and I'm using the MAC Prep and Prime primer. This one's really good. If you use like an eyebrow powder, it's good to kind of put them a little bit in your brows. Just kind of has a little bit more like stick and grip to it. I'm going to be bouncing between these two palettes. This one's the Violet Voss Essentials palette. It's the Pro Series, and this one's the Subculture from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Alright, first color I'm using is called Sand. It's actually what I call my sister all the time. Okay, so I'm just going to put that all over my like orbital bone area. I have not done like a full-on tutorial in I don't remember how long, but my daughter just went down for a nap and I could tell she was so tired, and I think, fingers crossed, I think we're gonna get through a whole look. Also, my lash glue was stuck behind her little changing table, and I hadn't gotten it because I haven't needed it because I don't really wear lashes, and today I was like, I'm gonna commit to getting it, and that means I have to commit to doing a makeup tutorial. So here we are. Alright, now I'm gonna take the color Untamed from the Anastasia palette. I'm going to kind of focus that a little bit on the outer corner. This color is actually pretty deep. It goes deep fairly quickly, and I have like almost nothing on my brush. I know this palette got like a ton of like bad press and like bad reviews. I don't exactly know why. Ever since I got it, I liked it. I've been playing with it and using it a ton. I don't know. I don't exactly know what all the negative attention was regarding. I guess it doesn't mix well, but these are all matte, like really hard colors to like work with anyways, like, so I wasn't really that surprised, but so far they're good, I guess. I don't know. I want to dip into this palette. This one's from the Violet Voss one. This color is called Emerald. It's like a really, it reminds me of some colors I used to own when I was younger, like in my high school days. This color was pretty popular. Oh wow. So I'm using a flat brush with this. It just kind of lays the color down a little bit better. And I'm using like tapping like motions to lay down the product. I'm not swiping or blending or anything like that. And I'm just going to kick off some of the edge. When I say that, I just mean that I run the brush along the edge of that sparkly color, and I just kind of run it around it. So it just makes the blend a little bit better, and it doesn't remove the color that I laid on top. I'm really just trying to blend the bottom part of it, or the edge, I mean. That was without any spray, so I'm gonna actually take some Morphe Spray. I'm gonna spray my brush and then pick up some more of that product and then lay it on a little bit thicker. Oh yeah. Oh my god, it looks like a mermaid dream. That looks really good. I'm gonna go back with Untamed, which was that navy, or I'm sorry, that like hunter green color from the Subculture palette. I'm just gonna stack it on top. I don't want to use black. A lot of times black was kind of like cheapen the look a little bit. It's good to kind of use the same tones. So for instance, if you're doing like a teal or like a turquoise kind of color on the lids, try to use like a navy on the crease. Just makes like the color transitions look so much nicer. I'm gonna wait for the inner corners for later. So I'm gonna clean my face up, then we're gonna work on the face. Okay, well I don't have that other product with me, but this is that 24-hour base. I wanted to test this out to put a little bit by the nose or like the oily parts of your face. And what's it supposed to do, it's supposed to, is prevent it from getting oily throughout the day. So I'm gonna test it for you guys. Today I want to use these two foundations together. This one's the MAC Face and Body, and then this guy is from L'Oreal. It's their 24-hour Freshwear in $4.75. So I kind of want to, I just like want my skin to be like dewy and like fresh, but I still want coverage, like all over, like a layer. Now I'm going to use some of that foundation. I'm only doing one pump of that. I think that's all I'm trying to use. And I'm using it on like one of these like sponges, or I'm sorry, brushes. And I'm kind of targeting that more in the areas that tend to look a little bit imperfect, which is like the center of my face. I like face and body all over the skin. It adds like a nice like dewiness, freshness, natural look. But I definitely need more coverage, and that's where this guy comes in. I'm adding some corrector. This one's from Becca. I like it because it's very like creamy underneath the eyes. It doesn't add dryness unless you know, add some powder or something like that, but I like it by itself. I'm gonna do my Tarte Shape Tape concealer. This one's medium tan sand. This one I like actually using all over my face. But I like it right now because it's just like neutral. It's not super light underneath the eyes or anything like that. It's not adding brightness per se, but that's why I kind of like adding the corrector underneath, because it adds brightness without making it look too light, especially if I'm not using like a lighter concealer. So I'm actually using a brush with this. This one's from e.l.f. It's like my favorite brush. And I like to bring this concealer down in areas like maybe have bigger pores or tend to get a little bit oily on me. So I just bring it down the center of my face, which is my problem area. I'm like dabbing it. I'm not really swiping too much or anything. It just kind of like packs that in. I hate when I do my makeup. I always sound so nasally. Now I'm taking my, this one is actually just a repackaged highlight, or I'm sorry, a repackaged powder, but it's in the, where is it from? Anyways, I'm just putting some of that underneath my eyes. Where is it from? It's a translucent powder from, oh god, I'll remember it soon, I promise. Alright, I just need to do my brows because they feel bare, very bare. I'm using my NYX pencil in Ash Brown. It's my favorite pencil to use, literally. Can't get enough of this pencil. Okay, that took freaking forever. I hate how long it takes. I'm gonna brows my face with this foundation stick. It's from Black Radiance foundation, or like beauty, and it's their foundation stick in the color Cashmere. I have to do it this way as opposed to doing it on my face because I just find it blends a little bit better if I do it that way. And then I just kind of do one of these. I'm not trying to carve out my face, but I'm trying to add dimension. And then I definitely take it on the hairline because I like a good tan forehead. And then you can always take your foundation brush and just kind of go over the area where maybe it's a little too bronze or not blended all the way. I like to take a little bit down my nose just for more like cohesion more than anything. I don't really necessarily, I'm trying to make my nose skinny or anything. And then for my blush, I'm actually taking a really old blush from NYX. I mean, this is like their old one, but I don't know, it's the worst. It's still good. I don't like it. It's called Cinnamon. I don't even know if they sell this anymore, to be honest. I would be very shocked if they sold something like this. I really don't think they do though. I was freelancing for NYX for like one holiday and I don't think they had this. I'm only doing it like along the lashes. I'm not really like adding a flick. I just want some kind of base there. I'm taking a tight brush like this. It's very stiff. This one's from Morphe. It's called the S28. Honestly, like e.l.f. has really good versions of this kind of like stiff like detail brush, but I'm using the color Untamed again from the Anastasia palette. I am tapping some excess because I don't want it to get any fallout. And I'm dragging that underneath the lashes. And then what I'm gonna do, which isn't necessarily a comfortable, recommended technique or fun to watch, but I'm gonna take the color I used on my lid and I'm gonna tap that on my waterline. Yes, I'm gonna put eyeshadow on my waterline. But I promise, it gives a really pretty effect. And I'm just gonna take a little bit what's left. I'm gonna kind of go over the Untamed color. Okay, the mascara I'm using is from Loreal. This is the Lash Paradise in waterproof. It's my favorite. I link it in literally all of my like little holiday lists, makeup lists for my Amazon store. It's in all of them. It's just the kind of mascara, the kind of product that everybody, I think, would like in some way. I mean, I know I've had someone use it and they're like, oh, it's too clumpy. That very well maybe, because it is a thickening mascara, which tends to kind of come off as like clump to some people, depending on what your definition of clumpy is. But I do really like this mascara. It's so good. I'm gonna pause for a second. I'm gonna put on these pair of lashes. These are the Wispies from like just some like drugstore, not drugstore, beauty supply store lash brand. This is a lash glue I'm using. It's from Kiss. It's the best for strip lashes especially. Okay, BRB. Oh, don't they look so much better with lashes? Oh, my ear. With my eyes. Oh, I love it. So I actually didn't put anything on the inner corner because I do want to use a highlighter for that. I'm gonna play with this guy. This one's from Maybelline. It's their rose gold. Taking a little bit of that. It is gonna be a little bit foiled, but that's okay. And I'm gonna focus it on the inner corner. For my highlight, I'm using this Kiko eyeshadow. It's the 108 or 208 color. It's really, really good still. It has not changed in my heart. I'm putting a little bit. Oh, my hair is in the way. I am putting some a little bit on my cheeks. I just like the way it looks still. And then I'm dipping into the Maybelline one, which is very, very shiny. And I'm targeting that more up here. That rose gold color is really pretty. I'm gonna bring a little bit on my nose and some here. And then as that's still kind of sitting, I'm gonna spray some Morphe. And then I'm just gonna tap a little bit more highlight in that area. If you feel like you went too far with the highlight, which I don't, but I'm just gonna show you, you can just always use a little of that with your foundation brush. Okay, for the lip color, I kind of want to keep it like neutral. So what I'm gonna do is use the color Mahogany lip liner from NYX. You kind of want to wipe away some of your lips. I don't want it to be too rosy, but kind of want it to be rosy a little bit. So I'm gonna put it aside. Where we are, but it's gonna go much lighter. This is the color Nudist from L'Oreal. It's one of their like liquid lipsticks. I haven't used this in a while. It has a nice like peachy tone to it. I don't need a ton actually. Then I'm gonna blend it with the liner. If I were to put this lipstick all by itself without the liner, it would look very like concealer nude, you know what I mean? Like where it blanks out the lips and it makes your teeth look weird. So the lip liner kind of grounds it. Alright guys, this is the finished makeup. I really hope you guys liked it. I had a lot of fun a lot of fun making this video with you guys. It's been a while, but I'm so happy to have done this, and I'm actually really excited to wear a full-on glam with lashes and everything. If you want to kind of shop around in my Amazon store, it's a really good one if you're a makeup artist, or if you like makeup, or if you're just interested in what my favorite products are. There's going to be a ton of recommendations on there that I actually use. I've shown in these videos 1,000,000,001 times. So there's like nice organized lists for you. I'll post a link below so that you guys can see everything, and how I have it laid out is pretty easy and self-explanatory. So click on that link if you are interested in just shopping through my favorites. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.